Mic isn't on. Hello, welcome to the second annual 7 out of 10 Christmas special live stream. My annual tradition of playing Resident Evil 4 whilst listening to terrible copyright Christmas music. I made special attention to say copyright Christmas music because last year I did not use copyright Christmas music and the video got flagged to shit. So this year that shall not be happening. I hope you all appreciate my terribly garish border. What's happening? The music stopped. Okay. Oh, we're going straight to Tower of the Bells. That's quite intimidating. It gave me a fright. Thank you everyone for joining me. I see there's a few of you watching. Thank you for watching me live. Like I say, we're going to have some fun. We're going to play some Resident Evil 4 whilst listening to Christmas music, which for some reason has been my tradition now since 2011, when the HD version came out for the PlayStation 3. Why it's a thing, I don't know. I think I just started to play Resident Evil 4 whilst listening to Christmas music, and I enjoyed myself. And since then, every Christmas, without fail, get the tunes on, play me some Resident Evil 4, which is the best game ever made, so of course I do. It makes perfect sense. But before we start, I thought it might be quite fun to... I'm going to do my advent calendar live on stream. How does that sound? Should we do that? Let's do that. I always start these streams with eating something, don't I? I don't know why. It's just a thing that I seem to find myself doing. Where is number 10? Have I already eaten number 10? I have. I've already eaten it. Well, that was a disaster. Apparently, the stream is experiencing buffering. Is that a problem? It's not receiving enough. Huh. YouTube's telling me off that apparently the stream isn't receiving enough video and it's stuttery. Is anyone watching? Is it stuttery? I don't know. We'll power through. I'm sure it's fine. It's not stuttery on my little playback, so I assume it's fine. We'll crack on. Anyway, here we go. Let's just jump into gameplay. Get Resident Evil 4 up. Now, because this game is old, and the HD PC port is not the best, you can't actually play the game without sound on. So, I'm going to start the Christmas music now. That's really loud. Is that playing? Yeah. Hi Emma, I'm glad it's fine. That's good. Right, we'll just crack on then. I'll just ignore whatever the fuck YouTube's trying to tell me. Tell me that. Video output low, whatever. I'm sure it's fine. Right, we are going to crack on with this as we did last year. Yeah, the game is old, so you can't actually play it without sound. You have to mute the entire game if you want to play it without sound, which is fine. I'm sure we'll get through it, no problem. I'm already regretting wearing a Christmas jumper because it is super fucking hot in this room, like it is every time I stream, and I always forget until I'm streaming. Oh, fucking hell. Never prepared. Right, there we go. That's fine. Just adjusting my pop shield. Right, let's just get cracking with this. Normal or easy? What do I want to play this on? Let's play easy. It's Christmas, let's just have fun with it. There's no need to play it on a hard difficulty. I'm very worried as to why it's saying video output low. Seems to be streaming fine. Who cares about story? It doesn't matter, it's the Christmas season. No one cares about story at the Christmas season. Let us begin. This copyright-free Christmas music is trash. Right, here we go. So I actually haven't played Resident Evil 4 since last Christmas when I streamed around this time last year. And I'm incredibly glad that I'm doing it again. I miss it every year. until I play it. It's literally my favourite game of all time. Playing Resident Evil 4 for me is a lot like stepping into a hot bath and just allowing it to soak over me in a calming way. And this music is so shit. I cannot be doing with it. Oh, why is that so bad? The only story I care about in this season is the story of the birth of my Lord and Saviour. Exactly. Which is why you play Resident Evil 4. Proof that dot exists is how good the game is. I just want, like, copyright-free Christmas relaxing music? What am I looking for here? Instrumental Christmas music with fireplace 24/7. No. Christmas relaxing piano collection. No, you gotta buy that. It's the real copyright free part that I'm desperate for here, guys. All of these are like a minute long. Christmas vlog music. No copyright. No copyright Christmas instrumentals. How about this one? Nope. Let's just stick to the one I had. Whatever. It's fine. I can just turn it down. Okay. Anyway. Enough of that. I mean, last year I had a great playlist. Which was literally just really nice instrumental piano music, but it, as I say, that flagged to absolute shit because of course it did. Hello. No, I thought I had to aim. This is on easy, so it's 2 shots down. Yeah. Cannot remember the last time I played this game on easy, actually, so this is going to be quite interesting. He's not a zombie, that is right. So yeah, the differences between playing this on normal, easy, and professional are quite significant in a lot of ways. When you play it on easy, you don't have to do as many of the game's sections as usual. Quite a lot of the game is missed out in order to make the experience a little bit more casual. You also start with the shotgun, whereas in other difficulty modes you have to retrieve it from the house in the village, one of the first gameplay sections. Enemies are few and far between. They go down much quicker, like look at that, 2 shots, dead easy. What when this is still fun? And it's a much more casual time. And what I really liked about Resident Evil 4 is the way that it approaches difficulty is really good, I think. It's not just a case of, you know, you play it on hard and the enemies are bullet sponges. Placement's different, quantity's different. Obviously they are harder as well. I have a save here from last year. Okay, let's just ignore that. And yeah, what's also interesting is that the difficulties actually, they change even as you're playing, let's say normal. It'll go easier and harder depending on how well you're playing. So if you're doing really shit on normal and you're in a room with maybe, let's say, 10 enemies and you're really struggling, you keep dying, the game will eventually, it'll just stop throwing so many enemies at you. It's a really nice way of doing it. So it's like a flexible difficulty system. Bye, Wolf. He helps me later on. Right, let's crack on. This music is so bad. Oh, fuck. Oh, come on, Liam. Is this too easy? That is my slight concern. I'm so used to playing on harder difficulties. Almost feels like I'm cheating. It's so warm in this room. I've been streaming for 10 minutes and I'm already absolutely swelteringly hot. Hello. There's no sex discrimination here. Better find her fast. Yeah, that's right. If you've never seen Resident Evil 4, I'll give you a brief overview of the story. You play as Leon S. Kennedy, the protagonist from Resident Evil 2. who is no longer a policeman in Rathoon City. He is now the president's bodyguard. And the president's daughter, Ashley Graham, has been kidnapped. And it's up to you to go down to this remote Spanish village, kill all of the local residents who have been infected by a parasite. They're not just, you know, Spanish people that you're killing. Is he dead? He's dead. And yeah, just trying to find the president's daughter and also not to die. And it was the first game in the series to utilise the over-the-shoulder third-person, like, more action-orientated approach, which I love. I think this is the only game that does it well. I don't mind Resident Evil 5. Resident Evil 6 is hot trash. And 7 is a completely different game and better for it. But yeah, this game is continuously, and always has been, just my all-time favourite game. There's just nothing else out there like it. It's just timeless. Is that the sad way of saying it? There's just nothing else out there like it, apart from maybe Dead Space 1. That came quite close. Oh, fuck me. Where did you come from? Oh, it's you. Dead down. This is where I'm going to do badly, isn't it? Because I'm not paying attention properly. Ban. Ban. There we go. Nothing says Christmas like an exploding Spanish person's head. Ban. Tit. Let's try and reserve some ammo. To watch my path. Oh, there's a bit of a digitized trumpet coming through now. More modern games need to employ the roundhouse tit. Yes, they do. So they're remaking Resident Evil 2 currently. That's out in January. And it's looking to take a lot of influence from Resident Evil 4 and modernising it quite a bit. And it looks fantastic. And if there's one thing you couldn't do in Resident Evil 2, it's roundhouse tit the zombies. And I'm really hoping it does keep the same system of shooting limbs to stagger them and then conserving ammo by attacking them with like fists or your feet or something. Be really nice. Leon is a very capable man in this game. My husband, Leon S. Kennedy, he's very, very, very good. He can kill the Danados, who are the enemies, very easily. No, you can piss off. This is so easy. Oh, I say that and then I hit. Of course. Right, okay. That's embarrassing. That's really, really, really embarrassing. Why did I say this is too easy and then just instantly fucking almost die? Jesus Christ. I'm not looking behind me either. I'm not doing very well here. He fights like he's in a musical. He does! Like I say, he's a capable, flexible man. Just not when I'm in control of him, clearly. Oh, Liam, it's on easy. This is embarrassing. Okay. Now, if I don't go inside the house over there, then I won't trigger the Dr. Salvador fight, who is a chainsaw-wielding enemy. Goodbye. I'm just using the shotgun to try and clear off these enemies. It's a bit easier. I'm talking a bit about the flexible difficulty system. The amount of Danados you have to kill in this section, yeah, there we go, varies based on difficulty levels. Hello, Tao. Right. Okay. That was fairly quick. I didn't do very well in there. I should really have played this a little bit before I decided to stream it. Okay, I'm just mixing some herbs here, which allows me to get more health as a result of them. So green, red, and yellow increases your health and refills it to full health, which helps. Using an Xbox controller again, like there was last year, so I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. Right, let's go. So we'll grab everything from these areas, just so we've got enough to get going. Like I say, because I'm uneasy, it shouldn't be too much of a difficult a difficult journey through this. Damn. I'm quite determined to get past the section I was at last year in the first stream. I can't remember what bit I got up to last year. I think I got up to the last Danados. El Gigante boss fight. Almost forgot his name there. 13-year-old Liam would have been very disappointed in me for forgetting the name of a Resident Evil 4 boss. Jesus. This is better. This is like chill jazz now. Is that like chill jazz? How loud is the jazz actually on there? Oh, you can't even hear it. There you go. That's probably a bit better, isn't it? Sorry about that. Does that mean this is a speed run? I toy with the idea of learning how to speedrun Resident Evil 4 more than I'm willing to admit. It's not a speedrun. I wish it was. If I could spend my life learning to speedrun Resident Evil 4, I mean, I'd do it. I'd be the best. But no, unfortunately it's not a speedrun. If I was to ever speedrun a game, it would either be this, Resident Evil 2, or the first Spyro the Dragon. Which we finished the other day in the Reignited trilogy. Me and Yoli are playing that, and it's fucking good. That remaster is the best. And Toys for Bob did a fucking great job of it. We're having a blast playing through them. And Yoli's never even played Spyro before, so she's playing it with zero nostalgia, and she's still having a great time. Oh my god, do it. Emma, I just don't... Where's the time? I would not have the time to learn the tech required to do a Resident Evil 4 speedrun. I'd love to, like I say, but maybe if 7 out of 10 takes off, I will become a Resi 4 speedrunner. Yeah, I saw someone streaming it. Looks fantastic and really similar to the original, which makes me so happy. It is so accurate to the original. It's fantastic. And the original composer, Stuart Copeland from The Police, came back to do all the music then, which is fantastic. So with the Crash remastered trilogy, parts of it felt a bit ropey to me. I loved it, but there was definitely parts that were like a bit odd, I suppose. They just felt a bit rushed. But no, the Spyro trilogy just feels like it's got so much more tear taken in it, and yeah, it's fantastic. Having a great time with that. We're currently halfway through Spyro 2. I'm very excited to get to Spyro 3. The Spyro 3 was my favourite game as a child. I fucking love that game. Hopefully should have a video up soon, before Christmas, about Spyro. I've been working on that for about a week. I say working on that, I've been super busy. It's what I've been doing. I haven't been doing it all the time, but yeah, that's on its way. As if he just got me. Oh, sorry, Tao. That's fine. Liam's monthly speedrun fail stream. I mean, I'd do it. I certainly wouldn't be averse to the idea of trying it. Oh, you pretend. I don't want to shoot the towers. Do you mind? Dead down. playing this with no sound does not help. I realised this last year. I've realised it now. I was trying to find a mod that would allow me to adjust the sound so I could still hear the sound effects and not the music. But no, my strange commitment to listening to terrible lo-fi jazz versions of shit Christmas songs has resulted in me playing this with no sound because I'm a fucking idiot. But yeah, speedrunning, that might be fun. Emma, how are you doing? I hope you're well. How was the Shred thing that you went to over the weekend that we were going to go to, but Yoli was so desperately hungover that we had to miss it? How was that? That sounded fantastic and very interesting. Oh, I shot his fucking hat off. Dead down, you prick. I've just remembered I played this last year with the HD mod, which made it look 10 times better. Did you just throw that at me? You fucking... Oh, you cowboy hat wearing motherfucker. And your beanie headed friend can piss off and all. Cannot believe how badly I'm doing here. They're down. You're on easy. You should be dying. No, piss off. Thank you. Right. Delicious Ed in this trying time. That will help me. It was extremely informative, and I'm not sure I was prepared to know Shrek so intimately. Okay. Why so intimately? I know you told me that the leading most Shret academic is from Newcastle. What's that about? Also, one guy was leaning very hard on the concept of Dante and the Dragon banning to completion. I mean, they have kids in the sequel, so yeah, they definitely do it to completion. How that works or looks, I don't know. I'm aware that I'm one doodle search away from knowing exactly. Your reaction to that made... your reaction made that sound so much more dirty. Is that... Was there another way of taking that other than dirty? Seems pretty dirty. He basically gave a stand-up version of his faith thesis. Oh my god, that sounds amazing. I mean, Shrek is an inherently fascinating film in how it is a wry commentary on the corporate Disney culture and how Lord Farquaad is basically a caricature of Michael Eisner, previous Disney CEO from the 1980s. I wish all PhD defences like that. Yeah, fuck. Imagine if you had to give your PhD thesis as a stand-up version of it. That'd be incredible. Imagine how interesting that would be. I would love that. I hadn't watched Shred. Last time I watched Shred, I was desperately hungover after a night out in Brighton. And I was just so unwell, I just did not pay attention to it at all. I used to love it as a kid, but I need to watch it again. It's probably quite a good Christmas Day film, that, right? It's probably on Christmas Day somewhere. Maybe I'll give Shrek a watch. How about that? A nice Christmas treat to myself. Alright, we're making good progress in this not quite a speed run. Have I missed anything? Done the barn, done the house. I've got all the medallions in this section, yeah? Okay. Oh, that reminds me, we discovered as a group of 30 in that one room that Farquaad is a bastardization of Footward. Holy shit! That is a very good point. Lord Footward. Huh. Yep, never picked up on that. It's a very, very, very clever film, that first one. X? No, hold on, don't give me the PC buttons, I'm using a controller! This port is the fucking worst! What are the buttons gonna be? I'm using an Xbox controller, Resi, you piece of shit! Why would it do that? All the other buttons have been on the controller. Ah, you bellend. You absolute bellend. I'm hunching in that webcam on it. That'll let me this then. A bit more comfortable. There we go. See, it is Christmas after all, so we may as well get comfy, might we? Yeah, speedrun over. That's it. I have to start it then now. Right, give me the fucking Xbox controller buttons, you piece of shit. Thank you. I had to look at the controller still because I'm an idiot, but thank you, that makes it much easier. Love how fast he runs. Okay, well, there we go. It's a speedrunning strat for you. If the button's a threat, it makes it much easier. That's a free tip that you can use. There's any medallions up here, is there? No? We got there? I ran for further than that, didn't I? Don't know if I've ever realised how short that run is. Jesus Christ. Oh, man. It is 8,000 degrees in this room, and I will not stop complaining about it, and I will also refuse to remove my Christmas jumper because it's festive, and that's the whole point of the stream. It's bringing you a bit of festive cheer. Festive cheer. Maybe next Christmas, I will be playing the Switch version of this game. Oh, can I pip the... You can pip the dynamite here, and it makes it much easier to knock that out. Come on. Oh, Leon, your hand's so shitty. Come on. No, come on, you can do it. You can do it. Get the one on his arse. The one. This is also a speedrun strat. Is to take your time. Everyone who does speedruns are in such a rush. Just, you know, chill out. Take your time, and it's much quicker than any other strat. Festive speedrun tree. Cheer. Exactly. Can't even say cheer right. Well, that explosion's probably nothing to worry about. Who's throwing that at me? I really want to pip that. Yeah, there we go. See? There's your strat. No, you pretend. And do the same to this die. There we go. See? You show me a stream where they do that Twitter that I just did. Yeah? You get me. Oh, I just stood in the bear trap. As I was saying, you get me. Dames, don't at me. Dames done twit. You've got nothing on me in my festive speedrun strats. I can finish this game in 11 to 13 hours. Yeah? What's your record? More than that, probably? I don't care to doodle it. I'll just assume. Oh, fuck. That's not good. See? I cancelled it out. I cancelled out that. He killed himself. I didn't even have to do it. That's the perfect strat. The perfect strat is that the enemies kill themselves. Yeah? No clues here. You have to check. That's part of the strategy. I am genuinely tempted to learn how to do it properly. Maybe that'll be it. Maybe next year I could do a monthly Resident Evil 4 speedrunning stream where I try and speedrun different sections, and I'll do 11, and then over the month of December I will try and actually do a full playthrough in a short amount of time. Yeah? That works, doesn't it? That's what everyone wants. It's that, of course only the Sith strats will suffice. That's the whole point. It's the whole. That's how I'm the world's best Resident Evil 4 speedrunner. I 1000% subscribe for that kind of content. I mean, I don't know why you'd be subscribed anyway, other than that you know me, because everything else I do is shite. So maybe me playing this terribly would be a good thing. I still need to do a Dark Souls stream. Been meaning to do a fucking Dark Souls stream since the remaster came out in June? Question mark? Just about in June. Blow up that dynamite. Do 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 do. This is a lovely jazzy version of Jingle Bells. I'm pretty sure it's the 4th jazzy version of Jingle Bells on this one playlist. But it's fine, it works. The Dreads review was passable. Thank you. Everyone loves that Dreads review that I talk to when I say with great shame that I do YouTube as a hobby. And loads of people have seemed to have watched it that I know in real life, and it's got very little views on the video. So it just goes to show that if something that's like 100 views on YouTube, it seems like no one's watched it, but then it seems like every single person that you know in real life has, and it's quite an interesting sensation. Again, just didn't pass the story. He's lost his jacket now, which is a shame. I did try and find a mod to put Leon in a Santa hat. It turns out there's very few mods out there that doesn't just turn Leon into a sexy anime lady in a thon and bikini. So I didn't really think that was quite the festive content I was going for. Maybe that can be part of my speedrun. Exactly, stripping strats, exactly what you want. I realise that you've said that based on him taking his coat off and not me talking about turning him into a sexy anime lady, but it was also very well timed, so well done for that. Okay, let's buy the Attaché Case Medium and the rifle. How do I... Sexy anime stripping would also suffice. You're damn right it will. I've got enough cash, you Cockney bellend, which you can't hear his voice because I don't have the sound on. But he's definitely doing strange. I'm not doing it. Yep, give me the stop. Gives the stop. Okay, I'll do. Should I tune anything up? I'll tune the hand up. Did I tune any of this up? Nope. 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 Okay, fair enough. You know my prerogatives. Wait, what? Oh my god. You might have spelled it wrong, but I actually don't know what that word is. I'm a genuine idiot. Bye, merchant. Why is it playing Old Lang Syne? Is Old Lang Syne a Christmas song, or is it a New Year's song? It's not a Christmas song, is it? You don't listen to Old Lang Syne on Christmas Day, do you? I'm not wrong in thinking that, right? You don't listen to Old Lang Syne on Christmas Day. They can come and get me from here, but it's best to just pick them off one by one here. Proclivity, a tendency to choose or do something regularly, an inclination or predisposition towards a particular thing. Ah, well, I've learned a new word today. Thank you very much for that. It's a New Year thing. It is a New Year thing. It is. Thank you. It's definitely not a Christmas with Resident Evil 4 thing. It's only me that finds this funny, which I think definitely sums up all the content on my channel. At the lower version model popping in. Yeah, it is. Oh, Leon, how are you breathing so much, man? Just take the breath. Solid Snake can do it, why can't you? Were you just there the whole time? I was shooting like 2 feet away from you. You didn't think to turn around and find me? Whoa! Hello! Where did you guys come from? Oh, nope, nope, don't you dare. Oh, that's another right in my stomach, yep. Could have done without that, thank you very much. Appreciate it anyway. I think I need to find the 2 crests. No, I genuinely think that when people speedrun the section, they don't kill all the enemies. Because I think they just infinitely spawn. Which obviously is not what you want. I think they're just quite good at running through the whole section and grabbing the 2 crests. If we need to open up the door, I should probably give some context to my ramblings. But then that wouldn't be a stream with me, would it? Let's grab that. That's the first bit. Yep. You can fuck off. Bye-bye, 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 bye. Okay. Bye. I love the way they just shoot backwards as soon as you shoot them in the head when they're climbing up a ladder. Fuck off. Bam. That surely killed them all. Surely. Okay, maybe not. Oh, what's that there? I only killed 1 person there, weirdly. Whenever I think about speedruns, I remember the Half-Life ones. How the ever-living fuck do people do those? I have no idea. Are those the speedruns where people literally glitch out? Yeah, you fling yourself backwards across the map at like 120 miles an hour. Half-Life and Portal speedruns as well. When people speedrun the original Portal, I don't know if you've seen them. Madness. Actual madness. When you speedrun Portal, you literally use the portals to glitch into like different loading times and stuff. Like, if you can find the Dames Done Twit, I think it was last year they did actually, over the summer, maybe summer Dames Done Twit. Their Portal run is incredible. It doesn't technically glitch out. It's like the technicality for the category is like, oh yeah, you can like just throw out a little bit. Yeah, they are insanity. Absolute madness. Absolute madness. I love them. Although I just love Dames Done Twit in general, to be honest. It's just such a wonderful, wonderful event. And there is just so much as well. It's brilliant. And I also love looking for all the cringe compilations of previous streams over the years where people have been awkward. That's also just hilarious. I would always recommend, if you ever want a bit of cringe in your life, to hunt down the cringe compilations of Dames Done Twit. Although I do just spend a lot of my time on YouTube watching Vine compilations and cringe compilations from TikTok, because that's just where I am in my life right now. That was easy. That was actually a really lucky crit. That just popped his head off in 1. That's quite rare. And I shot the ads out. See, I'm getting better. The more I'm playing it, I'm getting better. One of them's going to kill me now because I've just said that. Sorry. Please don't grab me. Thank you. Will you please stop doing that? How many axes do you have, man? You're wearing a very thin pair of trousers. Oh, shit off. See, remember the start of the stream when I mentioned that did I pick up that ammo there or did I drop it? What did I do? Yeah, I can blame the variable difficulty level on why it starts to hit my ass. I can be like, well, I'm just so good, the game has to throw harder enemies at me. Bonesaws run a Jat and Datster. Yes, I love that. That one's so good. Fucking love that run. Did I get them there? I did. And TikTok, yes. I've got a real hate-hate relationship with TikTok. It's so strange, but at the same time, it's so funny. And I've had hit or miss, I guess they never miss her, in my head for just the past fucking... Is that pitchfork come through the door? Yeah, permanently in my head for like the past 6 months. It's ridiculous. They got banned for harassing Air Canada. What did they do? I haven't heard this. What a weird story. I've got hit or miss in my head then now. All the time, just every single time it comes back in my head. That and fucking maybe I'll be Tracer. That was me tunelessly trying to sing it. I'm very sorry. It is surreal in the worst way. It's just like there's just so many teenagers on there, and it just freaks me out. I'm not a fan. Clearly didn't watch the run I was thinking of. No, I don't think I did. I watched one from last year. That was just a nice, fun run. They devolved into like constant piss-taking of Owen Wilson and his noise. Wow. I have not seen it. I really want to say that. For some reason, I thought everyone watching to tweet at Canada. Right, I need to watch that. That sounds fantastic. Did they get banned from Dames Done to It? Because they do ban a lot of people from that event. 2015, no. So I actually only found them last year. Because Yoli and I were watching a load of Mario Odyssey speedruns, which are also very good, by the way. If you ever want to watch like high-level play, watch a Mario Odyssey speedrun. Or, alternatively, watch me throw this grenade down here so I kill all the fish in one shot. How's that for a strat? And you can get the big fish, and you get loads of fucking money for it. Anyway. Yeah, so we only started watching the Mario Odyssey runs start of the year, and we've been hooked ever since, basically. I'll send you a link. Apart from the whole event, that's really funny. Bell ends. Oh. Hello. I was today years old when I realised that the herb containers are actually vials with little lids on top. I've never fucking realised that before. I always thought they were like just little white canisters. Like just I don't know, I just thought they were like representations of... What did I think? What's wrong with me? That's some more fish, I think. Yeah. We squeeze that in. We can squeeze that in. No, we can't. Anyway, that's a great way to get loads and loads and loads of cheap fish, and you can sell the big one for quite a lot of money. Yeah, Mario Odyssey speedruns, very, very good. We've also been watching recently, I should have shot the dynamite, that would have tilted pro. Watching the Spiral Reignited trilogy run they did recently. They got the game for free, and they ran through all 3 games before it came out, which is really, really good. That's really enjoyable as well. And there's a great Resident Evil remake speedrun that they did. Oh, how did I feel about Sonic's buff leads? Oh, I want to talk about this so much. Thank you for reminding me about that motherfucking Sonic the Hedgehog movie poster. Oh, right, okay. Strap in, because I'm really angry about this. Well, not angry. That's a ridiculous thing to say. I am shocked by this. Right, so I first heard about the Sonic the Hedgehog movie early this year. I did a video about it in like April. And the Sonic the Hedgehog movie is a fascinating fucking thing, because it has been in development for a long time, and everything that comes out about it, like the story beats, what it was meant to be, everything that comes out about it is fucking terrible. Hi Sarah, how am I gonna do a spoot at this game? No, it's Resi 4, you're fine. We listen to Christmas music, and there's no sound, so it's fine, don't worry. Yeah, so when it first was announced, fuck knows when it was, earlier this year maybe, or a few years ago, they said that the film was going to be a live-action, a mix of live-action actors and CGI, and that it was going to be a Dark Knight-style fucking film. Like, that was the level of maturity they were going for. So Sonic the Hedgehog mixed with the Dark Knight, which is just hilarious how fucking ridiculous that is. But I guess it is on brand for how terrible Sonic the Hedgehog is as a franchise. Anyway, so early this year, it changed rights holders. I think they went to Sony or Paramount or someone. Anyway, who cares? It changed rights. That's when I first heard about it, and I did the video, and I investigated it, and I didn't really investigate it, I just shouted about it for 8 minutes. And it's being directed by the guy who directed the first Deadpool film, and it's being produced by the person who did Fast and the Furious, which is just... why is that a thing? And bits and pieces have came out since then. There's a set photo of where it takes place, which is a little northwestern American town called Green Hills, because of course it fucking is. And they announced that, I don't know, some nutter from Parks and Rec, I think he played John Lucy, I can't remember his name. He's a very funny character in the show. For some reason, he had a lapse of judgment and decided that he would sign on for the contract to... He's Dr. Salvador. I need to pick him up with my rifle. He was going to do the voice of Sonic the Hedgehog, which is just crazy. He agreed to that. And then some guy from Westworld. I don't know whether you've seen Westworld, but... Oh no, hold on. I'm fucking this up massively as I'm not paying attention. No, Salvador's coming. Salvador's coming. I'm not doing this well at all. He's not called Tommy. This shows how much, by the way, I really did not like the second season of Westworld. I can't remember his name. Anyway, Dolores' boyfriend. He is playing a no-nonsense local police detective who teams up with Sonic in the town of Green Hills. And then Jim fucking Terry is playing Dr. Redman. Which is just like... everything. Even before we've seen a single trailer. I must have my head sliced off. I'm not doing well at all. I've never died at that bit in about 10 years. This is how much I'm distressed by the Sonic the Hedgehog movie. So yeah, Jim Terry is playing Dr. Redman, and yeah, everything about this film reeks of utter garbage, and I love it. I love every single thing about it. Fantastic. And then today, IGN got the exclusive first scoop of the Sonic the Hedgehog trailer, and the poster, and it's just an outline of my little blue boy, Sonic the Hedgehog. And he's got human limbs. He's got like little beady hedgehog eyes. If you've got access, should I get it up? You know what I'm pausing this, and we're gonna sit together, and we're gonna talk about this trailer for a second, because it is that bothers me this much. Live desktop. Oh, okay, right, hold on. Let me just turn off the webcam border because I haven't done that right. You're seeing all sorts here. This isn't... whatever, who cares? Right. Sonic the Hedgehog. Let's do my Twitter, because I had it on my Twitter. Here he is. Here he is! Look at the state of him! Right. Just, there's so much to talk about here. He's got really muscular calves, which is just baffling to me. He's got a very delicate frame for Sonic the Hedgehog, which is just very strange. He's got like 3 fingers on his hands, you can see. 3 fingers and a thumb. So, like, what's going on there? I don't know. He's pulsating with blue energy, which is just, like, incredible to me. And then he's got this eye. Hold on. Let's open up Photoshop. Let's get full analytical into this. He does not stip lead at all, and it's very distressing. I'm going to very quickly just come off that for a second, just in case there's some stuff I'm working on in Photoshop that I don't want anyone to see yet. Okay, let's try that. Let's back to this. Right. Look at this eye. Can you see that? Can you see this here? That is a beady, real-life headshot eye. That's what they're doing. That is a beady, real-life headshot eye that he's going to have. So, bearing in mind, it came out today as well that Curator had told the producers of this shite that they didn't agree with the eyes. That's what Curator have officially said. They don't agree with his eyes. That means that he doesn't have the big white eyes like he does in the games. He has real life headshot eyes. Tiny little beady headshot eyes. That is what this live action Sonic the Hedgehog is going to have. And I am so excited for this trash. It's going to be incredible. Look at this picture. Let's get the brightness up a little bit. Let's just change the contrast. Let's just really see this for what it is. It's a mess. It's a mess. Look how muscular he is. If you removed this shoe, this leg would just look like this dit. That he just has like the haunting dit here. It's bizarre to me. It is absolutely bizarre to me that this is what they did. Now, let's just like fully... This is all I'm going to talk about now. Let's just stop for a second. Let's have a think about what they could have done with this film. I mean, they were never going to do anything decent with it. They were always going to fuck it up because it's hilarious. But look at Detective Pikachu. Now, I know some people don't like the Detective Pikachu trailer. I know some people are saying that they're not happy with it. Whatever. For what it's worth, Detective Pikachu leans into its absurdity and its disgusting nature of how they look weird, realistic. And it kind of like plays off that. Like we had Mr. Mime in the trailer and Jigglypuff looked kind of messed up. And I think the whole movie's done a kind of like probably play off this idea that there's like these disgusting creatures that live amongst humans. And I think that's great. And it's a dumb film, and you know, Ryan Reynolds plays a Pikachu detective, and I think they've lent into what's going to make that film interesting. And I actually think Detective Pikachu is going to be fine. I don't think it's going to be a record breaker. I don't think it's going to be anyone's favourite film, but I think it's going to be an interesting, fun film. With Sonic, they could have gone down a lot of different directions. Like the Mario movie, which is being made by the people who did Minions and Despicable Me. I reckon that's going to be okay as well. As long as they don't give Mario a voice, because that would then make it weird. I mean, apart from his little, you know, Charles Martinet, Let's Adore, whatever. Don't make them talk all the time. Have him bounce off other characters, that'd be more interesting. But this thing is what they decided to go for Sonic. They've decided to create this beady-eyed little dude. Let's fill him in a little bit, shall we? Because he is gonna just have little beady eyes. Are they like green? What are they? Let's do this properly. Let's fill this in properly. So he's gonna have little green eyes like that. Because that's what the light reflections do in there. Okay, yeah. What's he got here? He's got a little nose. Yeah. It's just and you lay here. So he's got a little black nose. I'm just doing full on this. I can see my viewers dropping quite quickly, but I don't care. He's got a little nose like that. Yeah. and he's gonna have like a shit-eating grin because he's Sonic the Hedgehog. That's probably what if the white bits around his eyes are still there? They might be. They might still like be round like that. He might look like that. Either way though, if he fucking looks like that, which is what he's going to look like, why have they done this? It's bizarre to me. It's crazy. It's hilarious as well. And this really looks like the top. It just totally looks like the penis. Look how muscular and well-defined he is as well. It's just baffling to me that this film is going to cost like $100 million to make, if not more. And then we're going to have Jim Terry as Edman. What's that going to look like? Jim Terry, Edman. Surely someone's done him up now to look like him. Surely someone's done a Photoshop. Yeah, it's probably about as much as I'd expect that to be. Like, oh, that's an on-set photo. Yeah, I forgot about that. There he is. Jim Terry has... looks like Dr. Wily from fucking Meatherman. Oh, I can't... Everything about this is a mess. Is he wearing pants? Let's draw some on. Oh, he's so muscular. He's so well defined. Apologies. I keep seeing people jump into the stream and then jump straight back out. How's that for audience retention? Listen, if you're here for Resident Evil 4, we've got more pressing matters to attend to right now. And it's all to do with painting on this pair of Sonic underpants to try and cover his fucking modesty. I mean, he's just weird, man. It's a weird thing. There he is. There's my boy. Like, it's one thing to be pipe-limbed Hedgehog, but with like real legs and arms, it's so weird. Look at his fucking hands. He's got human hands, and he's so muscular. He's so muscular. Anyway, thank you for coming to my TED talk about why the upcoming Sonic the Hedgehog film probably isn't going to be very good. Which we all knew was going to be the case anyway, so like, why did I just spend like 10 minutes shouting about it? Who knows? Ugh. And it's just... the story is going to be shite. It's going to have no redeemable features whatsoever. And I can assure you all that I will be there the second I can to watch this film, this trash fire of a film, live as soon as it is. Do you think we can get Tyneside to show it as a late night thing? Emma, I hope so, because I would rent out the entire cinema screen to watch Sonic the Hedgehog the day it comes out in our favourite local independent cinema. Oh, I'm excited. This is the thing, it might sound angry. I'm not. This is exactly what I wanted this film to be. This is the perfect film for the franchise, because the franchise is garbage now. And for them to make a terrible garbage film is technically on brand for them at this point. So yeah, I think Sonic the Hedgehog is going to be a disaster. Oh, El Salvador isn't dead yet. Oh, come on, really? Okay, well that happened twice now. In my defense, I stopped to shout about Sonic's legs, but we'll get back to it. I'm emailing them in the morning. Please do. Hello Vinod, hey, I would love to backseat for the Dame of RE4 which you've been playing, yet despite knowing that you are the die who seem to have already beat the Dame. I have already beat the Dame, yes. Many times. You wouldn't think that, because I keep dying at this one section and it's ridiculous. I can't stop thinking about that Sonnet picture. It's all I'm going to be thinking about forever. I don't get it. I don't get who signed off on that. I really genuinely think that Seder aren't happy with it. Because, I mean, like I say, there's people coming out and saying that Seder aren't happy with his eyes. Which is hilarious to me. Because how do you fuck up a character's eyes so much that the original creators who don't give a shit about the franchise at this point, surely, because Sonnet Forces was hot trash, and they signed off on that. But apparently the eyes of Ron? I mean, it's everything I want it to be. I hope they don't listen to any feedback. I hope we get a trailer in the next few weeks. I mean, they've released that poster on the same week as the Avengers and the Captain Marvel trailers. The audacity of thinking that you can capitalize on the buzz of, like, the Marvel films which made billions of dollars. Oh, it's beautiful. It nourishes me. It nourishes me forever. Once a project that's that big, I guess it just becomes the monster it becomes. It does, and I love it. I can't wait to buy it on Blu-ray 3D. It's the best. Love how that's the only thing they are not happy about, the eyes. Yeah, the leads are fine, but the eyes are where they draw the line. That's my Christmas present from the world. From Seder. They've given me the gift of just that picture. And thank you. God bless us, everyone. It's a Christmas miracle that the Sonic the Hedgehog film is gonna be shit. Oh, it's beautiful. Oh, man. And just, the thing is as well, who is it aimed for now? Like, who's the target demographic for this film? Is it jaded 90s kids like Pokemon, Pikachu, Detective Pikachu? Is that the target audience? Like, dishevelled millennials? I don't think it is. I don't think it's clever enough to aim for that audience. I think it's going to try and sincerely be a kids film. And it's just... oh, it's beautiful. So beautiful. Thanks for the tips, Vinod. I can't stop thinking about it. It's beautiful to me. It's absolutely beautiful to me. Yes, just not all items. Let's munch on a fish. I'll pick that back up. I can't pick up items you dropped. I definitely already knew that. No, wrong animation. That's better. Imagine if it wins an Oscar. You know, stranger things have happened. Suicide Squad technically won an Oscar for best costume design? Question mark? I think. So yeah, shit films can win Oscars. It could win like best animated feature of 2019. It probably won't. I imagine there's a Disney film coming out next year or something, but it's beautiful to me, the thought that it could be Oscar nominated Sonic the Hedgehog. Oh my god, I felt a flutter in my cold dead heart at the thought of it being Oscar nominated. Beautiful. Best effort. Can you imagine? Oh. That is not Stranger Things have happened worthy. What? Suicide? Hello, Phil, by the way. Thank you for tuning in. What? Suicide Squad winning Best Costume Design? Do you not think? That was a bad film. For that to win... Oh, I suppose Stranger Things would happen to have been if that had won Best Picture, right? Yeah, fair enough. Oh, my days. I am just so excited. So excited to watch that terrible film. When's Detective Pikachu out? Detective Pikachu's out early next year, right? It's out like March or something? Or is it summer? Either way. In all fairness, they announced the new Mario movie about this time last year. I do seem to have a threat assumption regarding the fact that you must have already beat the game. Yes, Vinod, I've finished this game maybe 80 times. I love it. It's my favourite game of all time. But thank you, I do appreciate you stopping by and offering some tips, genuinely. Thank you for that. I genuinely hope it comes double bill with Detective Pikachu. Can you imagine? How amazing would that be to watch Detective Pikachu and then the Sonic movie? I need to do more with my life. Do I want... I don't want the TMP. I don't care about the TMP. I'll definitely sell some stuff, don't I? Pikachu's February. Shit, so that's out in 2 months' time. This is the thing as well. Why are they starting to get the hype train going for fucking... Did I just sell the ruby? Oh, I just fucking sold the ruby, didn't I? That was fucking stupid of me. Yeah, so that they announced that, what? 4 weeks ago? And now they're releasing that in Feb? That makes far more sense. But still. There, that's all my weapons fully upgraded. Oh, the game came out in February 26th. Right, I think I see what you mean. May 10th. Still, that's what, 5? Okay, so let's say it's 6 months after they reveal the trailer, which is the first time we saw any footage of it. It then comes out. I think that makes sense to me, like that they've done it that way. But oh my god, I just can't believe that we're getting a Detective Pikachu film and a Sonic the Hedgehog live action film. Actually, can you do me a massive favour, Emma, seeing as though you're doodling shit about animated movies based on video games? Can you see if there's like the rumoured date for the Mario movie? Because I would adore it if the Mario movie came out before the Sonic the Hedgehog movie. If they just like announced it next month and they're like, it's out in June. And then that came out and I reckon that's going to be fine. And then if that comes out and it is fine, and then the Sonic movie comes out and it's so much worse. Delicious, nutritious, it'll sustain me forever. Oh shit. Barely even paying attention to this damn because I'm just enjoying the succulent thought of it being a terrible damn film. Oh. Detective Pikachu is set in the same universe. Could you imagine, right? At the end of Detective Pikachu, like Spyro the Dragon turns up and he's like listen, Tid, you've got skills. I want to recruit you to a very special team of people, and it's the 90s Tara Damastor cinematic universe. How incredible would that be? Just like a Crash origin movie, a Banjo-Tooie origin movie, and then they all join up to fight, like, I don't know, fucking Eggman. I don't think Mario has a date. No, I don't think Mario does have a date. But then Detective Pikachu didn't until they dropped the trailer, so it'd be so good. Fire the third nest, which is tapped on the tree. That's near the church. Yeah, don't know about that. That one? Oh, nice. Thanks, man. I genuinely didn't know there was a nest there. Cheers. Oh, I've got myself all worked up thinking about 90s mascot video game cinematic universes. It would be so good though. Just imagine it. Just imagine. Oh. Blow up. Blow up. Okay, don't blow up then. Then in set strats. I'm in a flow now because I'm... Oh, what is this? That one. That one. That one. That one. And then 3, is that right? Do always forget this puzzle. Oh my god. It's gonna be so bad. And Mario's gonna be so bad as well. Like it has to be, right? It has to be bad. That's the Z, the M, and the V. Yeah, I always think it's the Z, the V, and the M. I always get them confused. I always think it's the Danados Martin as well, but it's not. It's the Z, the V, and the M. The V. Nope. Nope. Fat! Every single time I get this wrong. V. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Well, technically I've thought that lit up. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. This does not normally take me this long to fucking do this one puzzle. Oh, fucking hell. Am I an idiot? No one answer that. I don't know how I don't know that. I feel like normally I just do it fine. 3, 3, 3, 4, 4, 4, 3. 3, 3, 3, 4, 4, 4, 3. 3, 3, 3, 4, 4, 4, 3. 3, 3, 3, 4, 4, 4, 3. Easy. Have you even played this game though? Thank you, Vinod. That's very, very... I know. I'm sorry, Vinod. I'm sorry. You've had nothing but faith in me. And I failed you on the easiest puzzle in the game. And you even gave me the strat there. I had to doodle it, but if I'd waited 2 seconds, you were there. Vinod, please stay with me. Because you were going to help me They're better at speedrunning this game. Everyone in the chat, give a shout out to Vinod for being an absolute legend. Oh, I have played this game, Sarah. Don't even joke. Oh, man. Bye. I'm all flustered. I'm very stressed from talking about Sonic and Mario. Vinod, hype in the chat, please. Oh, man. And just to wrap it all off, it is still 9,000 degrees in this room. And it's making me feel a little bit delirious as I'm refusing to take off my jumper. Oh, snap. Or my Xander hat, which is not helping. Oh, boy. Is that 11 of the medallions now? Okay. So with the 11 medallions I've got, and I can get the Punisher pistol, which is really good. I can sell my hand on for a little bit more as well, because I bought the upgrades. Speedrun 100% world record. Mate, honestly, you don't even know. If you refuse to ever watch a single other live stream of Resident Evil 4, you'd be quite convinced that I am setting a speedrun for Resident Evil 4. To that. See that? That's a strat. Did you enjoy that? That's a strat. Didn't you, though, telling me that I need to rely on Vinod? I know what I'm doing. The puzzle which was behind the church of the rotating dials in such a way that it reflects the blue compared to the alphabets of Z and V in the puzzle. It is, and I absolutely am going to not do that puzzle first time. So Vinod, if maybe you can just give me the solution for that now. Just to save me from any further embarrassment. I would not be averse to that. I went Rotty Horror to that room-style cult following. People yelling stuff, throwing stuff. I want at least one erotic Sonic scene. Missed the strap that I was typing about Sonic banning. If the film is that bad that that's a cult following, I'd like to think it'll be me and you leading that movement of setting up an international Sonic the Hedgehog viewing community. Talking about that film is more exciting than it's going to be. It's going to be shit. It's going to be a real bad film. I know what you meant. I know you meant a Rotty Horror room style cult following. I know what you meant. Oh, it's going to be just so bad. And I'm going to love it. I love every fucking second of it. Yeah, here we go. I too am willing to bear that cross. Not a typewriter in a while. I will save it quickly, because I think this is another boulder, and I don't think I'm going to do very well. Oh. Thank you all for joining. There's 7 of you watching, which is a lot of people, so thank you all for joining me as I shout my way through Resident Evil 4 with the vague pretense that this is a Christmas-themed piece of content. No, seriously, like 7 people, that's really, really nice. Yes, I do want to do bouldering tomorrow, Phil. I forgot to mention it to you today. I was going to message you. I am up for it if you are. Well done. Having the boulder section remind you of us doing bouldering tomorrow night. Yes, absolutely. Get ready to face the falling of the giant rot. Yep, I'm... if it doesn't give me the T-bolt controls, I think I'll be okay. Sell the hand in. No, don't discard all items. Oh shit. Okay, I need to sell the pistol first. Is the game where they got someone just to animate his hair? It is, yes. There was someone who worked just on Leon's hair, which is fantastic. I mean, nowadays, I guess that is someone's... That's just someone's job now, because there was definitely someone who just worked on the horse balls in Red Dead Redemption 2. Like, let's not beat around the bush here. Like, someone's job was to animate those horse balls shrinking in the winter. 100%. Okay, we got a better dud now. This can shoot through people, which really, really helps. I'm just going to save it then. And we're going to carry on. We're coming up to the game's first boss, which is the Lake Monster. I think maybe I just got past. Maybe I just got past him last time I played this last year, actually. Horse balls. Hi, Yolly. I'm glad you've arrived to comment on the horse balls. Right, here we go. Don't worry, Vinod. I'm not going to let you down here. I'm going to do this. I promise you. I'm doing this for you, Vinod. Here we go. Speedrun strats. I know what I'm doing. This is a speedrun now. Has it been a speedrun the whole time? You bet your ass it has. You might not be able to see the Yolly comment where she said horse balls, by the way. That's because, despite me saying that people are allowed to swear in my chat, YouTube still flags lots of things for being inappropriate. And I don't seem to have any. I can see them. That would be Yolly's dream job. Maybe it would. Oh, you cheeky snake. Yolly, do I need to help you learn Blender so you can animate horse balls for a living? Ta-down. Then you guys can hear the Christmas music too, right? I'm not just like repeatedly talking about the Christmas music and then you're all just like literally nothing's playing, it's just you talking. See, it didn't flag you saying horse balls every day, son, there. But it did before. It's almost like they'd picked up on the sexual implication of horse balls before. She probably made the tilling. Furries are rich. How much is a fursuit? Because they look so high quality. Like, when I was watching the Game Awards the other day, and Sonic Fox won, which was the best part of that entire fucking show, by the way. The suits looked really expensive. We can hear it pretty low. That's fine. That's all it needs to be. Oh, that was a perfect in-time animation, lads. Well done. I'm getting a bit sick of you lot now. How are you two not dead? You just survived a shotgun blast to the face. Is that a joke? That's some kind of joke. Hundreds, I think. I low-key want one because that would be fun. Yeah, I wouldn't be averse to blowing a lot of money on a fursuit. Yolly, I'm jolting before you before you start panicking. Or buy me a fursuit for Christmas. I mean, dressing up is fun. I can imagine dressing up in a giant fursuit would be interesting as well. Please, no one say Liam is a furry confirmed. I think I'll stop at that time. I drew furry inflation hentai for food money though. Dignity is my forte. Really? You drew furry in on Mate one? Oh, that probably makes more sense. Oh, why is everyone just spawning? Fuck you all, I'm leaving. You drew furry hentai inflation porn. How much did you get paid for that? I mean, it's true your dignity, it's fine, it's not hurting anyone. Drawing porn is an honest career, and lots of talented artists do it. At the end, as long as you're not hurting anyone, you're not paid for it, if you enjoy doing it as well, then absolutely go for it. Yeah, exactly. I think there's nothing wrong with that. I'm just genuinely curious to see what the market's like for that, because, I mean, set up a Patreon and do for your life if you enjoy doing it. Pencil lines only this person's budget was £35. Wow, you alright? You okay? Yeah, we're having a bit of a fun spinning around there. I mean, how long was that? How long did it take you to do that for 35 quid? Because that's pretty... If it only took you a little while. Yeah, damn right. That is the best. Phil, I love that. Tiny emoji of a balloon and a dog. Perfect. Right, here we go. Time for the first boss. I think your dirty talk has made Vinod leave. I know, I was just thinking that. I think my boy Vinod's done. My beautiful boy Vinod. He's left me. Now how will he help me with my speedrunning strats? Yeah, can we have an F in the chat for Vinod, please, guys? Probably a couple of hours. I mean, that's pretty good, right? 35 quid for a few hours. That's your drawing done. I'm so warm. I can't play the game without Vinod. I'm going to die instantly. How can I do this without Vinod? Literally, F in the chat for Vinod if he's not here anymore. Thank you, Phil. Let's get rid of that flame grenade. Yes. Thank you, everyone, for spamming F. Ah, you are all great. Thank you. Appreciate it, guys. Vinod didn't even subscribe. That's how much I let Vinod down. Is he didn't even like, comment, or subscribe. Just 7 out of 10. Ah, poor Vinod. Forever in our hearts. Right, let's do the boss. Let's get out of the way of that chunt first. Otherwise he's going to det me. Right here. And then we're going to just spam him with the axes. He's going to come up. I'm actually fully pretending right now that I am a speedrunner, clearly. Oh shit. This is genuinely terrible RNG. Yep, that's actually really bad. He was swimming upstream against the Sonic stuff for the 10 minutes. Yeah, I mean, to be fair, he was fine with me shouting about Sonic the Hedgehog, the movie. But I just suppose when it came to talking about hentai inflation, furry hentai inflation porn, he couldn't hat it. He was here for a good time with Resident Evil 4, which is what I promised. Nothing in the thumbnail talking about me drawing over Sonic, or talking about inflating a dog and then having sex with it. So I don't blame him. Right, where are you coming from? Where are you coming from? Over here. Shit, 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 shit. I am not going to be near enough to det it. Come on, don't det me. Okay. Oh, what the fuck? Why did that flip over there? Right. Nowhere near any lords, so we should be okay to get a few more hits in. I must be close now to detting him. I just realised this is the one that was a YouTube video later. Oops. Ah, it is. Yeah, sorry. It's fine. You might get multi-missions. You don't know that? Ah, no one knows it's you. You're alright. I'll just say I was talking to myself for the whole time. We got him! Yay! I think we're now nearly past where I got to last year. When we did this last time. Ugh. Also, you're saying employers I can explain. This is my stream. And I know for a fact sometimes my boss tunes in and watches me play stuff. So it could be worse. Can't say I'm concerned. Nah, I wouldn't be concerned. Boy, oh boy, oh boy, it's warm in here. Okay, we are now up to the second portion of the village segment. It is now night time. Enemies get a little bit harder in the night. How else will my workplace hear about my Harry et Hedwig / fate? Phil, oh my god. So I worked with Phil. Phil is a good friend of mine who I worked with, and this morning he came into work and he began to describe in detail how over the weekend him and some of his friends had written some Harry Potter et Hedwig fan fiction, and it was the funniest fucking thing. Do you want me to turn the heating off? Is the heating on? My goodness, please, I'm dying. Please help me, Yolly. Yeah, so that was very funny when Phil was talking about that. And also, he showed me the greatest love story ever told, which is the story of a tandaroo, an Australian tandaroo, told foot you? Foot off? That foot? What was the tandaroo told, Phil? Please, chime in. I don't remember the name of the tandaroo. Anyway, this tandaroo that was told foot off or something, and also a pig told apples, and the tandaroo was footing the pig. And they were having a little tuddle afterwards, and someone took a picture, and the farmer was like, yeah, I keep trying to split up the tandaroo from the pig, but he's really buff and keeps tearing the fences down, so I just let them shad. Oh, it's not on. That was a great bit of relationship banter there, of me being very warm. That's fine. I'm very well aware that I'm only hot because I'm wearing a jumper. Foot at the tandaroo, that's what it was told. Yes. Beautiful. The tandaroo was buff and told foot it. It's the best story. Is it actually warm in there, or is the dog inflation talk getting you hot under the collar? Mate, I am fully erect right now. Thinking about dog inflation. What even is this stream? I don't know. I don't know what this stream is. Honestly though, please search for that story about Foot at the Tandaroo and Apples the Pig and their incredible romantic relationship, which involves the Tandaroo being so aggressive and strong that it tore down fences to get to it. My favourite bit is when Apples tried to reciprocate. Yes! Apples tried to jump on the back of the tandaroo. It's just incredible. Oh. What is this stream? Why have I still got the huge... Oh, you're kidding me. I've had that huge fish for fucking ever. And look how much space that's given me. Oh, I'm an idiot. I don't think I need anything just yet. Oh. Someone's at the door. I assume that's either Yolly or the cat. As we'll see. Yes, I hope you're all ignoring the stream in order to search for the story of Apples and Footer, because I'm going to think about that daily until I die, honestly. And there's pictures of them shadding. And it's incredible. That's how we spent our Monday morning. Very, very, very funny. Right, here we go. Up to the next bit of the day. Because I am trying to keep a demeanour of professionalism talking about this day. Let me just adjust this slightly. I keep thinking I need to buy a mic arm so I can actually sit back and have the mic here instead of having to lean forward to prepare a presentation for your funeral. I don't think any of my loved ones would necessarily complain if my funeral contained a detailed presentation about a tandaroo footing a pig. I mean, Yolly and Sarah, please do chime in if you believe that to be incorrect. reported the stream for this film. It's George let him in. Is it actually George let him in? Is it actually George? See, I'm wearing pyjama bottoms, and I'm worried that people will see my arse. My defined arse. You'd be bothered, Sarah, if there was a presentation. Just don't think you're respecting my wishes, to be honest, Sarah. Just think, as my sister, I think you should be more respectful of what I'd want for my funeral. Which is for someone to talk about a tandoor in a pit footing. Is that actually George? Should I actually let George in? No, it's fine. If he scratches, then I'll let him in. Ah, we're back to the beginning of this playlist then, for like the third or fourth time. Oh, hello. Sorry, didn't see you there before. Bye, Felicia. It's what I expected. Yeah. I suppose it is pretty on brand for me to have something awkward and uncomfortable at a funeral. Is this proof? If I die now, can someone show this to like a lawyer and be like, well, he did wish that it would happen, and this is proof that he said this is what he wanted. I miss Vinrod. Where did he go? Think he'll come back? Hope he comes back. His tit is amazing, it's so sassy. It really is. I mean, Resident Evil is always at its best when it is camp and schlotty and B-movie-esque. And this game 100% just exemplifies that. Exemplifies? What am I saying? Oh, I started talking about Resident Evil, I lost a viewer. That made sense. No one's here for me to actually talk about the game. We're back to Our Lang Syne, which isn't a Christmas song. And yet it's on this playlist. Yes, I will pull the lever. And now we're going to see, for the first and only time in the entire game, a Thanatos wearing glasses. And for some reason, it's the only instance of him in the whole game. I'm subscribing to Vinod for his Filth 3 RE4 speedruns. There he is, there's his little glasses. I mean, yeah, I'm also subscribing to Vinod for his Filth 3 RE speedruns because, I mean, he can teach me a lot about this game. Can't teach me this, though. This is a speedrun strat. Probably. Who cares? It's probably not. Fall off. Goodbye. As you were. I do love, genuinely, there is a community of people who will find streams of games and they'll join literally just to help people out, and I think that's really nice. One of the first streams I did about 2 years ago when I was still doing Daemonation, I was streaming RimWorld on Twitch, and like 2 people joined the stream and literally just sat and like taught me the game, and it was just really nice. So there are people out there like Vinod, you know, true heroes who will genuinely just help people for the sake of helping people. It's just really nice. I wish Vinod was here to hear me speak so highly of him. But unfortunately he's not. Oh. How are we all doing, chat? We all doing okay? We all ready for Christmas? All presents bought in? I'm nearly there. It looked more festive than maybe I feel, to be honest. I'm sure I will feel more festive in the coming weeks. I definitely feel more festive after doing this delightful little stream, but yeah, I think when you work, it's harder to feel festive, isn't it? Until you're off for Christmas, really. Is that too real? Is that too much of an adult conversation to be had on this stream about furry hentai? Probably. No one subscribed for that. I'm ready for it to be over. Yeah, no, I did that. You're not a fan of Christmas, are you? Which is fair. Did we cheer the shot that in? Yep. Can't afford any rifle crews, can we? No. No. I'm getting Margie a fursuit for Christmas. Poor Margie. Or not poor Margie. If that's what she wants. Can you imagine waking up Christmas morning though and opening up just like a package like this just fucking huge, and it being like a super detailed fursuit? That'd be incredible if you got that. That said, I did that to cut a lot of things for peeps, so that's fun. Oh, that's nice. That's what Christmas is all about, isn't it? Also doodling how much fursuits are now. I need to know. Yes, so do I. Please tell me how much a fursuit is. What animal would I be? I'd be a fox. To that, I didn't need a second to think about it. I would be a fox. Of course I'd be a fucking fox. Why wouldn't I be a fox? Hello, El Gigante. You're a bit brother. Please don't punch me. Okay, or just punch me. That's fine too. It's you do you, handsome. Don't worry about it, Gran. You know, maybe this is just me, but my grandma used to stay over on Christmas Eve most years, and quite often, oh my god, he just decimated me. You know, quite often, like, I would open up, like, the PlayStation game or something. And bless her heart, she wouldn't have a clue what it was. And, you know, she would ask, oh, what's that? And you try and explain it to her, and she just wouldn't get it. But she was happy. She was happy that I was happy, you know, just like most grandmothers are. Imagine if I opened up a Fox fursuit. Christmas morning. My poor grandma. What's that, Liam? Oh, don't worry about it, Gran. I've been reliably informed that foxes are highly sexy. Please stop. Is that why you let me get a fox head for the wall? Not a real one. It's not, but I am forever going to tell you that that's exactly why I got it from now on, yes. My parents bought Yoli a small ceramic fox head for our wall in our house. To keep paintbrushes and pencils and stuff in. It's very nice, very tasteful. Not sexualized in any way, but from now on it will be. Now that you know what my first owner is. There we go. Take the plat ass out your bath. Right, can I actually hit it properly this time, or did I miss it then? So I'm an idiot. Should not take more than a few shots to dead him. Oh, fuck's sake! Not doing amazing here. I suppose most people probably would have told me to buy the TMP before I did this fight. I didn't do the TMP. That wolf is getting hit. Oh, maybe a wolf as well, by the way. If anyone's interested in what my first sauna would be, it would maybe be a wolf. Variation in prices. What's the low end of the scale here? What's the... Oh, fuck's sake. I thought I had to dodge that. What we're talking for like a low end fursuit. What's the region that we're looking at here? Oh, there. Empty. Ran out of ammo for that now. There we go. That's... Oh, that's El Gigante over and done with. That's 2 bosses down We're making much better progress than we did last Christmas when I gave you my heart. That's a free jolt for you all there. Holy shit, says the ears for like 50. Just the ears for 50 quid. What about the ears? How much are the hands? Like the ears and the hands. That's a lot, isn't it? Just having the ears and the hands. Oh, man. Look at the link I just tweeted you. Okay. Did I do him last year, did I? Sarah, you might be able to remember more than me. Did I? Oh, sorry. You can't see this. What? Why are its legs like that? Why are its legs like that? I'm not like I've got nothing against furries at all. I really don't. Like it's great. Find community like you can. But why are its legs like that? Realistically shaped handed legs. Yeah, I suppose so. Wow. I'm baffled by those legs. The boots and the legs are they're £1,000. Yolly, if you're still there, can we please buy those FOTS legs for £1,000? Wow. I mean, I'm blown away by those legs. Oh. That was something. Thank you for sharing that with me. That was baffling. So it's not cheap then? Was that made out of real fur, I wonder? You're welcome, Yolly. I'm gonna pester her for forever now. For those leads. Oh, my chest hurts from laughing too much. Why exactly? Oh, it's time for doddles. Speaking of first owners, here's some doddles. Oh shit, that's coming down at some speed. Please die, thank you. Should be another one there, unless on easy there's only one. It looks full. Yeah. For £1,000 though, do you not think it's maybe real fur? Or are like most furries like, do they not agree with using actual animal hair? Is that a thing? I don't know. I don't know the community. Good segue. Yeah, it really was. Fuck me. This stream has been brilliant. Thank you to everyone for taking part because I've had an enormous amount of fun doing this. Thank you. It's just so lovely when you all come to watch me play dumb games and have a laugh. I really do appreciate it. Oh, I'm in genuine pain. I have no idea, but I wish I knew. I want to know more about this community, actually. I want to... A genuine curiosity. I don't want to point and laugh. I think that's mean. I think as a community they seem completely harmless, which is absolutely fine. I need Vim. Honestly, I need Vinod for this. I need him for this puzzle. I'm not going to be able to do this puzzle without Vinod. Liam's furry research live stream. Tune in next week for my second Christmas live stream where I literally just research furries for 4 hours. 4 straight hours. And listen to Christmas music. I love furries, I've no frame of reference for it. Yeah, I've got no frame of reference for it either. Turn. Is that right? Is that right? Vinod! I failed you, Vinod. I'm sorry. I'm really fucking this up. That's definitely there. There's the points, yeah. That looks right. That's not right, no. Honestly, I swear I normally do these puzzles no problem. Like, at all. Oh, right, that's nearly there. Everything is the red one, that's fucked. Come on, Liam, you can do this. Just channel Vinod. There we go. See? I did it. He gave me the power from beyond the grave. R.I.P. Okay, so now we are about 2 hours into the game, and we're about to rescue Ashley Graham, the president's daughter. Because I'm just pretending that people are still watching this for the day. I definitely haven't done this far before, because I just got a trophy. Well, a Steam achievement. Hello, Ashley. Somewhere in the world, Vinod just shivered. I think Vinod came into the stream thinking I was playing this for the first time and wanted to help. I realised I'd played it before and thought, oh, I don't need to help him, but maybe I can give him some tips. And then realised that, no, I was just bad and perhaps beyond help. And so off he went into the night. So yes, now that I have Ashley, it's slightly more annoying. But it's fine. Oh, apologies. Just quickly chatting. My dad sending me pictures from Edinburgh. That's nice. Some stuff here. Oh, not all the barrels. How do I make that wait? I skipped the instructions and I can't remember how to make Ashley wait. It's R1. Okay. So now I need to progress through the dam without letting Ashley get hurt by the villagers, which is pretty easy as long as you keep her next to you. You can also hide her in different areas, which helps as well. Dead down. Dead fucked. There you go. You know what? I'm gonna give you a little bit of upcoming content onto the channel, because I normally do that when I stream, don't I? I know last time I streamed I spoke about how I was doing a big video about Killer 7. That is still a thing. I just haven't had a chance to play it. I've gotten maybe 12 to 15 games to review in the past week alone. Some of them, in fact most of them, are like really good, and I really want to do as many as possible justice, so the Killer 7 video will be slightly delayed. I am nearly finished writing a video about Spyro, which is not good and very silly, and I've put way too much effort into it, and that'll be something that'll be coming out probably in the next week or so. So a few reviews, maybe a dumb Spyro video, definitely, hopefully this week. Do I like the Red 9? Is the Red 9 better than the Punisher? I don't know. I don't know. And also, me and Jolly are going to record a Christmas special community outreach initiative. What we're going to be playing, I don't know yet. It'll either be a set theme because it's a community outreach initiative, so that's just kind of what I do for those, or it'll be something Christmas. It'll be Christmas themed, so it'll be something. But that should be going live on Christmas Eve. That's my plan. It's my plan that will be a special community outreach initiative with Yoli on Christmas Eve, which should be good because the videos with Yoli in are always I find them hilarious, to be honest. They're my favourite videos that I do are the ones where Yoli's in them. I think she's a fun person to be around, and I don't even think she's watching anymore. So I'm saying that off my own bat. But that should be good. So that's the plan for the next few weeks, and then I'll do probably another themes of 2018, which with the rate that I'm doing, my best themes of 2018 list will not feature Red Dead Redemption 2, which I really thought it would, but that theme just is not clicking with me. Are there any furry themes? There will be furry themes. Of course there will be. I've definitely got one. I got it to review a while ago, actually. So maybe we'll play that? Question mark? The towel's done. Where did the towel go? This olden version of O Come All You Faithful is doing my fucking nut in. I think there's a huge reason for me to stick around here, is there? Ah, you pisser. Oh, hello. Oh my god, right, okay. Got myself into a little bit of a issue here. There's definitely a bear trap on the floor there as well. Okay. I feel like this is like the third time this player's been on since we started. And I honestly feel like I haven't heard half of these fucking songs. I didn't realise 3 ships on Christmas Day, whatever the fuck it's told was on. Oh, you are watching. Hello. Oh dear, you heard me be sincere. That's dangerous. But yes. If anyone has any suggestions, by the way, for a Christmas-themed theme to play on the Christmas special episode, please do let me know. I did think of something actually, but I'm gonna have to find, if I can even find that. I was gonna play the Grinch theme. Anyone remember the Grinch theme? No, of course you don't. Why would you remember the Grinch theme? There was a Grinch theme for PC and I think PlayStation 1, and it was no good whatsoever. I had the demo for it back in the day, and I used to love the demo, but I think that was a really, really, really bad theme. I don't know where you find that. I don't know where, like... There's no way I'm going to be able to find a fucking CD-ROM of that. Like, I'm going to have to emulate it, right? So how do I emulate... Can you emulate it? Or maybe I need to... Maybe you can download, like, an ISO of it or something. You'll see. I guess you'll see. We'll probably film that next week. So we've got like a week to find shit to play. Whatever that may be. That Die Hard game from my PS1 or 2. Yes, my friend had that with a light gun, Die Hard 2, which was incredible. It was such a good game. Probably hasn't aged very well, but it was very, very good when I was like 8 years old. Trying to think about the Christmas themed games. Dead Rising 4 is a Christmas themed game. That's probably the only recent one I can think of. Obviously, we're not playing that because it's shite. I'm glad that they've brought new boxes into this area for me after I destroyed them all before. It's really nice of you. Thank you, Danados. Really appreciate that. Oh, shit in hell. Where did you come from? Like, where did you actually come from? It's a little bit harder now. It's requiring a slight more bit of concentration from me. I feel like if my boy Vinod was here, he'd be giving me lots of words of encouragement. He'd be telling me that it's okay to take the set in a quiet moment to step past a difficult section. He knew. Vinod, he knew. Right. Literally nothing in this area. Tool. Sorry, just literally just checking messages from my dad there. And making sure Yoli hasn't messaged me saying, please come off the stream so we can play Spyro, which I would not be averse to her saying if she's still watching. My God, I am so warm. Can we just say, I've done very well to keep this jumper on for the entire 2 hours and 7 minutes I've been streaming. Oh, 2 hours, 2 minutes really. It was a 5-minute pre-show. But, like, it is so warm in this room. I cannot even begin to tell you how warm it is. Oh, there is someone left. I mean, that's true. Please do that. Okay. Yeah, alright. I will get to the next save and then I'll come off, I think. Oh boy, it is hot. Also need your opinion on Christmas presents. Ah, right, okay, yes, I shall not be long then. We do need to get that sorted. Just, literally just not caring about ammo anymore. Oh boy. Yes, I think there is a save point just through here, so we'll call at the end of the stream, I think. Off you go, Ashley. Open that door, girl. Thank you. Right there. Yes, there is a save point here. I think. Is there a save point here? Before the house? Or is this just a checkpoint? I feel like there is one though. So the plan is, everyone, if you're interested, that I will probably play this again. Look at the terrible faces. Oh shit, I got too excited. They don't render all the characters in properly because the GameCube couldn't run them properly, so loads of them are low poly. I don't know whether you can see that. God, I've really fucked this up. Ah yeah, this is the Louis gameplay section. We're done. That's us done, I think, for the stream. Yeah, we'll continue this maybe some other time. Maybe I'll do another Christmas stream. I'm not entirely sure yet. Hopefully we'll keep this a little bit of a. Where's my hat? yeah, hopefully we'll keep this a little bit more of a Christmas tradition, and we'll continue this soon. But thank you all so much for watching. Emma, Sarah, Yolly, Phil, Vinod, obviously. A big, huge shout out to Vinod. He was the real star of the show. Yeah, thank you for coming in, and always, as always, you lot are here to support me, and I really appreciate that. And that was fun. I had a good time with that. This is my favourite Christmas tradition, is to play my favourite game of all time, listen to Christmas music, and talk shit to you all. And as a little personal side note, I suppose, last year when I did this, I had 1 viewer for the whole time. And even just to have, you know, consistently 5 throughout that stream is really nice. I don't know. It's really nice to know that people are watching. So thank you, everyone. And stay tuned to 7 out of 10. Like I say, I might be back on Sunday night playing some more Resi, or next week, definitely before Christmas, we'll do another Christmas stream, and there'll be some Christmas content on the way as well. Thank you to everyone. Please like, comment and subscribe if you're watching the video afterwards. You're probably not, but if you are, that'd be great. And I hope you all have a lovely week, because it's only Monday. But thank you for sharing Monday night with me as I played this dumb game and sweated my fucking balls off. Please do a part 2. Sarah, I will do a part 2 this Sunday. Let's say that. Okay, thank you everyone, and have a wonderful night. Bye.